Good morning, everyone. Wave to me. Good morning. Welcome to our connection time. It is February, and so that's pretty exciting stuff. We're going to begin. I'm looking for Mr. Hennig, though. I don't quite see him. And so here we go.
Oh, he should be coming, Miss Prudham. He was just in our room for a quick second.
So it is February. Hello, February. I know it's cold outside. We've had some indoor recesses, and we're just so proud of everyone who has been helping and being helpful during that indoor recess time, and following those instructions from your teachers in terms of what's allowed at indoor recess and what's not. And I know you want to play in the snow. It's beautiful outside with all that snow, but we need to be careful when it's super cold, right? Mr. Hennig, are you there? All right, we're just gonna move forward. Hopefully he's coming on soon because we've got time for O Canada. All right, so if everybody can rise. Mr. Hennig, there you are. Are you ready for O Canada, Mr. Hennig? You're just on mute still.
Yes, I am. Good morning, everybody. Here we go. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. All right, I'm just gonna go back here. Okay. It's time to learn together, Mr. Hennig.
That's awesome.
All right, here we go. I wonder what we're gonna learn about.
It's Emotional Intelligence Month. That's our character trait for February. Emotional intelligence is all about understanding how we feel and being able to kind of get some control over that and recognize it and make sure we're being honest with ourselves, but also recognizing how other people feel too.
And so like Mr. Hennig said, why does it matter? Well, it's the way we feel is a part of who we are. And we need to pay attention to how we're feeling. And it's important because it's our mental health or emotional health. It also helps with our physical health, and it helps us with relationships and to get along with people. And so we want to make sure that we are recognizing and understanding our emotions. We are figuring out what they are and naming them, and also finding ways to regulate ourselves if we need to. So if we're not feeling good, how do we make ourselves feel good?
And sometimes, you know what, Ms. Prudham, I sometimes know that I'm kind of feeling something, but it's kind of hard to explain sometimes. So it's good to practice talking about our emotions too.
So that's what we're going to do next. Here we go. We're going to have a pulse check. So a pulse check is a time for us to self-reflect. When you are self-reflecting, you are thinking about yourself. So here we go. As we read each sentence, so Mr. Hennig and I are going to take turns reading each sentence. Think about your ideas to this sentence. Are these true for you? Okay, so here we go. Mr. Hennig, do you want to do the first one?
Yes, the first one. I notice how I am feeling and think about why I feel that way. Yeah.
I look at others' facial expressions and their body language to know how they are feeling. So I look at people's faces to figure out what they're feeling and maybe thinking. And I look at their body. So if they're like this, maybe they're sad. If they're up, maybe they're happy. Maybe there's different ways I can understand how people are feeling if I look at them.
I can think of an example of when we have to do that. Sometimes when we're playing a game and everybody's having fun, and all of a sudden something happens that somebody no longer looks like they're having fun. Maybe they got hurt or something hurt their feelings or something was said. And then I realized, oh, something's changed. I better stop playing and make sure they're okay.
That's really good.
Yeah. Here's the third one. I generally understand what causes my feelings. What makes me feel the way I feel?
And you know what, Mr. Hennig, sometimes it's because we didn't get enough sleep and we feel a certain way. Sometimes we're hungry. Sometimes we're thirsty. Sometimes, there's lots of reasons why. So that's good. All right. The next one is, I have a wide and specific vocabulary for talking about my feelings. Oh my goodness. So that means you know the words to describe how you're feeling. So feeling frustrated or feeling angry or feeling upset or feeling joyful or calm or happy. There's lots of words that you know to describe how you're feeling. How are you feeling today right now, Mr. Hennig? How could you describe it?
I think that right now I'm feeling kind of excited for the day to see what's going to come up.
I'm feeling excited too. I'm also feeling like excitement and calm, like just, I feel good.
Awesome. So the second last one, I am comfortable expressing my feelings, both pleasant and unpleasant ones. That means I'm willing to be honest about that with other people to say, you know what, I'm really feeling great today, or I'm not feeling so good today. To be able to talk about both of those with the people who care about us.
That's really, really good. And the last one is, I have a lot of different strategies. That means I have a lot of different ways for handling my feelings. So even if it's an unpleasant one, maybe you know some ways. Maybe it's breathing. Maybe it's taking a moment to walk away and to think about something different or something that makes you feel better or happy. Sometimes it's asking for help. Sometimes I might go to Mr. Hennig and say, Mr. Hennig, I'm feeling sad or I'm feeling frustrated, and he can encourage me and help me. So we're here to help each other.
We are.
Strategies.
That's awesome. Thanks, Ms. Prudham.
So we have done our pulse check. Everybody give a thumbs up. Yes. Now these pulse checks, or these little times to think about yourself, you can do that all the time, anytime you think of it. So these are lots of words, but really we are going to be talking about this all month, how we can model emotional intelligence, or we could call it EI, how we can celebrate it, and how we can help everyone have this, and it's called enabling it. All right, all emotions matter. We're going to talk about this more this month.
That's awesome.
Oh, Mr. Hennig, what's this?
Oh, this is great, because you know what? With my kids at home, and I hear this at school sometimes too, the words, I'm bored. Oh my goodness. And you know what? When we're focusing on emotional intelligence, we can recognize that being bored is a signal. It's a signal for an opportunity. If I'm finding I'm not very interested in what's happening right now, it's an opportunity for me to kind of figure out, that means I might have to change either how I'm thinking about something or what I'm doing so I can really make a difference for other people. So if I'm sitting in class, not that classes are ever boring, but if I'm ever sitting in class and thinking, oh, I already know this, I'm bored.
Oh,
maybe that's an opportunity to think, oh, maybe I can look around and see who else I can help. If I can make a difference for somebody else, that might help me not be bored and also help them. And that is awesome.
So this is an awesome list, or a boring list you can make. So, I know that I hear that word sometimes, even with my friends or my nieces or nephews, and they're like, whether they're adults or kids, we all feel sometimes like sometimes it's boring. And like Mr. Hennig said, if we notice we're bored, that means we are maybe not finding something that's meaningful or something that we can do to make a difference at that time, or something that's really helpful for us. So we want to be awesome instead. And so this is a way to try making a list of what's boring. What do you think is boring? This is something you could try either at school, if your teacher wants to, or at home. So what's so boring? What do you think is so boring? And what is so awesome? And guess what? Sometimes when we think something's boring, you got to think about what's awesome, and you can change your mind and you change your attitude, and then it becomes awesome. It's not easy to do though, right, Mr. Hennig?
No, it's not. It takes practice. It
Mhm.
takes practice to change, because the idea is to take the things on your boring list and change them so they can become on your awesome list. And it's either changing your attitude or kind of how you're approaching it. It's all about how kind of what you bring to it, and recognize your emotions, and then also kind of like regulating those emotions to make it awesome.
And sometimes we want to, like, it's okay to feel boredom, because that could help you realize, oh, I need to feel this is a feeling, and I need to maybe do something. And so, we really want to encourage you to find ways to enjoy and be awesome or feel awesome. And that's why we need to think sometimes differently. Now, guess what? What I think is maybe awesome or boring is not the same as Mr. Hennig. We're all different, okay? And so we all think different things and feel different things. So that's also something we can celebrate. All right.
Thanks, Miss Freedom.
Now we're gonna celebrate. Perfect.
Celebration.
Here we go. Here's a few things that we noticed that we wanted to celebrate. Oh, Mr. Hennig, I walked into the 3K class this week, and wow, they make huge poster papers on their birthdays, and they are celebrating each other with kind words and love and support. So I'm seeing kindness and character and action and integrity. And this was points for the brave belugas.
That's awesome. Then for curious chameleons, the awesome acts of learning with 3RY's Best Part of Me project. Nice work, guys. Look at all of those pictures of you guys working so hard and doing amazing things. I love how you picked your body parts and said how wonderful they were. I even see somebody sticking out their tongue. That's very funny.
And that is a really beautiful project with beautiful photos. So when you have, if you want to see them outside of 3RY class, it's absolutely beautiful. So well done. And they wrote about it as well and made some poems.
That's awesome.
3RD was trying some neat ways to get caught reading. This was so cool. And so we gave some points just for some of these kids who are reading in the bathtub.
In the bathtub. That's awesome.
And reading outside. And so they were finding some neat ways to be reading at home. And that was really, really cool. They have their own little contest in their classroom for that too.
Well done, penguins.
Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Let's do a drum roll. Total donations. This is wild and crazy. For the food bank.
$2,800, $2,810.35. And is that in addition to that, another 580 pounds of food?
Yes, so we raised money.
Wow.
$2,000, almost $3,000, and 580 pounds of food. What does that look like? Well, an average box of cereal weighs about 1 pound. So imagine 580 boxes of cereal.
That's a lot of cereal. That's a lot of Fruit Loops.
And an average bike weighs about 25 pounds. So then I had to do the math. That's about 23 bikes.
Wow, that's a lot of food.
So
that helps a lot of people.
Yes, so thank you for making a difference. Can everyone just give a pat on your back, or like just a thumbs up, and just to your classmates too. You don't know who gave what maybe, and just well done. That is so exciting. Oh, we've also got winning teams for donations.
Oh my goodness.
So Mr. Hennig, tell them about the Brave Belugas and the Polite Penguins.
The Brave Belugas, they brought in over $1,000, $1,055, and the Polite Penguins brought in 207 items. Well done, guys.
Wow.
And that's a great. Everybody's done such a great job.
Everybody, well done. And here's a picture of our helpers and some of the food in that van. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mrs. McKinnon, for all of your help as well. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, staff. You are all amazing, and this was such a successful food drive. Thank you so much.
This was putting our character into action, everybody. This is caring to make a difference. It's what Cooper's is all about, is to help other people. So that's awesome.
And Literacy Week, as you all know, has been a blast. More pictures and points to come next week. We have so many points that we are adding up. It's going to be crazy. I can't even imagine next week what our school points are going to be, Mr. Hennig. And so really exciting, really awesome. Well done, everyone. Mr. Hennig.
Great pictures.
We have student teachers who have been in classes, and tomorrow we say goodbye. So,
oh my goodness.
So if we could say goodbye, Mrs. Matich, for tomorrow, and Miss Reed, and give them a clap for all of their help teaching us and learning with us. Thank you.
It's so great to have student teachers in our school.
And as you can see, the picture of Mrs. Beauparlant, Miss Matich are on their one of their character dress-up days for Literacy Week.
That's awesome.
Okay, here's the total right now. Remember, it changes all the time. Here we go. Whoa!
Oh my goodness. Everybody's over 10,000 points, and the Polite Penguin just squeezed over the 11,000 point mark. That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh, look how close. That just shows how awesome everybody is. There's less than 1,000 points separating every team. You guys are amazing. Everybody's amazing.
And so here are the total school points. If you were able to do a little, maybe estimating, guessing. So 10,000 points, about 10,000 points, about 10,000 points. That's 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 30. I don't know. I'm guessing about 30,000 points. What do you think, Mr. Hennig?
Oh, I think I remembered 11, so I'm thinking more closer to 31,000. Let's see.
Right, here we go. Whoa!
That's awesome.
Wow. Yikes. That is amazing.
That's a lot of points. That's a lot of awesomeness.
And it's a lot of math we're doing too, hey?
It is.
31,230 points. Wow.
I wonder how much we'll get by the end of the year.
Yeah, I wonder. That would be a good guess. All right. Announcement time, Mrs. McKinnon.
Okay, Merrick. I'm right up close. Here are the birthdays this week. Alex in 3K, Briggs in 1B, Marissa in 5S, Zach and Pip, Carter in 5I, Layla in 3RD, Zachron in Pip, Jaden in 2B, Winter in 2B, Keaton in 2F, Ashton in 1B, and Miss Martin. Happy birthday.
Well read, and happy birthday, everybody.
Wow, happy birthday. Look at those cupcakes.
Please remember to recycle and reduce your garbage to help our planet. Thank you for your help to make a difference in the world. Please place your recycling bins outside your rooms today for pickup. Thank you.
Oh, this is me. So this is something new that we're going to do. Next Wednesday is Random Acts of Kindness Day. So we are going to be encouraging classes and individuals to do some sort of random act of kindness, and let us know, because we will also be giving points to individuals and team classes for their house teams. So that'll be really a lot of fun.
Yeah, just something fun to try. Thank you.
Here's our new poem.
Come close.
Feelings come and go. I never know what they'll be. Silly or angry, happy or sad, they're all a part of me.
That's awesome. Oh, what's this, Mrs. McKinnon?
And now we have a couple of talents. Every week we're featuring a couple of kids, and you can still sign up. There's a sign up sheet on my door of my office, and I've got Luca up first. He's going to tell us a joke, and he is from 2B. 2F.
Why are pigs the worst drivers?
I don't know.
Because they
Why?
logged the road.
Oh.
Yay.
I don't get
Thank you, Luca. And now I have Maddie and Maya, and they are going to sing a song. So I'm going to get them to come nice and close here. We have some music. I'm just going to get the music started. And are you ready, girls? Not quite. Okay, I'm going to get the music going.
I just wasn't ready for my summer to be over. After feeding had all my friends over. And the littlest I can do. And nothing made her excited about school. Hey, she said that I already had enough. Walk, my teachers back it up. We should do something over again. How can I try to make the best year yet? This could be a season where we break up. We'll keep something big and play it safe now. Music's all we need. Go on, dream. Go create a new thing, twist and turning. If we fall, we're learning as we think and talk a lot, but we just can't hear it. Time to turn it up. Time to get it. Melody's not a breaking move at the box. Time to stop. Time to stop. Show me what you got, Switch up, show me what you got, what you got. Now let's get it.
All right, thank you. Just a little feature there. Thank you to Luca. Thank you to Maddie and Maya. I wish you could see their lips because they had that song just exactly synchronized. So thank you to our talent today.
That's amazing.
And before we go, just want to do a little shout out to a new student in 1L. Her name is Dylan. Let's give her a cheer.
Welcome, Dylan.
And everybody can say goodbye. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And maybe an air hug.
One, two.
Bye, Miss Irvin. Bye, Miss Irvin.